sitting down with the cast and crew of The Fall. This is pretty special for me because I know most of you personally, and I'm friends with a lot of you, so this will be cool. But welcome, guys. Pass the microphones around. Let's introduce yourselves and what you did in the movie, and then we'll get into it.
I'm Jeremy Sumter, and I played Travis Humphreys.
Ooh. I'm Cassie Sturbo, and I played Tiffany League.
Hey, I'm Thomas Cockerell, and I play William.
I'm Ryan Wood, and I co-produced and did the music for the film.
Back row.
And I'm Chase Cooker, and I produced and scored and composed the music for this.
I'm Shaun Hart. I wrote and directed.
Matthew Fahey. I play Dave.
Michael Schilf, producer and co-founder of Lunador, a company that produced this film.
Sean.
He also goes by Christian Bell.
Oh, yeah. Christian Bale. Sean, let's start with you then. I mean, writing, directing, tell us about the story, tell us about the movie, and talk about your cast here a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it was a dream because,
Oh, you hold it up.
Sorry. Yeah, the mic. Sorry, technical. You know, it's hard to get a film off the ground, and I think what was different about this is the kind of the reality of the situation. I knew all these characters; the story's very autobiographical. And when I wrote it, I was in a very dark place in my life. You know, my grandma gave me this necklace. It says "Believe in miracles," and I think every film that gets made is a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
And it was hard, but it was worth it. I wrote the script, and I gave it to Chase, and he, really got behind it. He got Michael Schilf and his whole team involved, and Natalie Klein, who's not here today, she was also instrumental in getting this thing off the ground. And the cool part is all these people have been friends of friends and periphery members of a small, tight-knit group of young filmmakers and actors in Los Angeles. So, it was like making a movie with your friends and family about your family. And I think one night that kind of perfectly personified what it was like to make The Fall is we were all down on the beach. We had wrapped. Thomas Cockerell is shirtless with the ukulele, and he's playing some music. Jeremy Sumter set up some tiki torches around a bonfire, and we had just gotten out of the ocean, and everyone surfed, and everyone was like sun-kissed and sandy, and he was singing, and Jeremy was singing, and it was 3 weeks of the best time of my life.
Cool.
With my friends. Yep. Making a movie about people that I love and care about. So
cool, man.
It was a real gift, and I'm just very grateful for all these people.
Well, and now here we are at Mammoth, and we're going to see it. Was that here? Jeremy, grab the mic. What did you just say?
No, I says definitely. I mean, I've been doing this since I was 10, but making The Fall was the best experience I've ever had on a film.
Wow.
Truly. And it's because you're looking at family right here.
Yeah, we've all known. I mean, we go back. I've known you since I'm 17. I've known you 10 years. Yeah. Chase and Ryan. I mean, it was one big family.
Matt and I go back 20 years.
Yeah.
It made it such a safe, comfortable place to play and to be vulnerable and to just to create this story. It was such a special experience. And what he said, that was the day we wrapped, but we had those experiences when we were not working, but often we just hung out or would grab dinner and we already, so many of us knew each other, but we just got so close during that period, and it was 2021. We just came out of COVID.
Yeah. Everyone
was just so grateful to be back on a set, and especially with your best friends and people you've known forever. It was such a special experience.
Well, what's it like for them to play your family, but then also what's it like for you guys to play his family? Do you know his family? Are you able to draw on some of that stuff? Have you met?
Yeah, his sister and I, I love her to death. She was, your sister's freaking awesome, by the way. We were cruising around on the golf cart around. We had golf carts. Okay, so this town is La Conchita, up in near Santa Barbara, and but anyway, no, everyone had golf carts around this neighborhood and stuff, and we were staying at a house every night, and we were, partying, we were making a movie, we were just having the best time of our lives, and we got golf carts, and we're cruising around at night.
The movie's about golf carts.
That sounds awesome.
And there's a golf cart in the movie.
Yeah.
But no, it's like you see in the you see a lot of what his life and his family like in that community is like, and being part of that community every day. It was awesome because I felt like we became that group of people that lived there.
It was legitimate like art imitating life.
Yeah,
and it also lent to a certain amount of responsibility, telling a story that was very personal. Very very close to Shaun's real life, if not based on, but. Our characters are extensions of something that happened to Shaun. And so to be in the place that it happened, in the place that he grew up and with his family that were there and present, that sense of responsibility to tell this story properly and to bring a certain amount of respect to it was massive,
And his dad was their DP.
Yeah.
It was a family affair.
That's awesome.
It was the
My
best.
family really wanted to be here, but with the blizzard
Yeah,
and the road
snowstorm.
conditions, I know that there's some closures. But yeah, that is exactly true. Is half the crew I was related to, and it brought a lot of like authenticity to the actual film.
Will this be first time seeing it with an audience tonight, or
This will be the second time. We did a
Second time.
screening a year ago, and now that we have it finished, this will be the first finished product.
yeah, excited? Everybody looking forward to it tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
What do you guys think audiences are going to be talking about as they leave the theater?
I definitely think everyone will have tears in their eyes. That's for starters. I mean, it's a very relatable script. I feel like we've all gone through moments of massive loss or some form of loss. This story really touches on everything. It's love, it's life, it's death, it's different generations, family, a love square, as we've been calling it today.
I love squares.
Yeah, I think
Reading the script brought me to tears,
Yeah.
man. Truly.
Really?
I think like just everyone's gonna be able. I think there's something that everyone can relate to. And
Cool.
Jocelyn, big shout out. Just want to make sure we shout out our lead. She was unbelievable. Her and Thomas's chemistry was just incredible, and Jeremy and just all of us. But the chemistry was great on set. But Jocelyn, I was saying she big shoes to fill. Coming on set with her, she just brought it every day and nailed this character. Yeah.
Yeah, the film doesn't feel formulaic too. I think it's very relatable. It's a real story, but it doesn't feel like anything you've seen before. It's kind of hard to compare to anything else. And leaving the theater, I think that's going to feel good. To feel like you've witnessed something that
Seeing
you haven't
something
seen
unique.
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very heavy with music. Like music was a big impact of how we did a lot of the soundtrack songs with different artists, and it sounds like stuff that you've heard before, but it's new and catered to this, and a lot of the scenes and stuff like match how we created the music, and some of it has like a music video feel in a sense, so they kind of throws you off in a good way, and like this is different.
Well, it's not often that the producer's also the composer.
No,
Can we
I
talk
want to
about
make
that?
work for myself, man. That's
Yeah, I love it. No, talk about that. I mean, what's the theme of the music, or what'd you draw on? For
Shaun put together like an awesome playlist of all kinds of different like 90s, like 9 Inch Nails meets Postal Service and Green Day and stuff. And so we have that ambient like social network Hans Zimmer vibe that we did on this, just that doesn't distract but supports what's going on with the story
Elevates,
and is a
yeah.
part of the story.
Cool. Let's talk about Mammoth Film Festival specifically. A lot of you guys have been here before. You guys have multiple films here, multiple projects here, but like, why is Mammoth so special?
Mammoth is special because it's a family festival. It's friends, it's family, it's a collaborative experience where you get to come up here, hang out with other filmmakers, and see each other's work, and then you start working together with other people. This is my 6th year, and I've had short films and scored other people's projects. So to have 3 films, features here, it's an honor to do that. And yeah, I've got so much work from being at Mammoth, just with great people.
Yeah.
It's accessible, I mean, we're all snowed in now. No one else can get up the mountain, and you really you form your own community here, and you're very close to each other very quickly.
Yeah, even in years when it doesn't snow, because it is just sort of removed a bit.
Yeah.
We're hours
Also,
away
like,
from.
our friends created this festival. That's just,
Yeah.
Tanner and Tomic and Alex, and that's just so cool, first and foremost. But it's amazing to see the growth just in, growing up with so many different filmmakers and actors and the people who created this film festival, just to see the growth in everyone's projects every year. Like, that's so fun to cheer on your friends and
Yeah.
just being able to watch people grow and see everyone's art. It's really fun.
This is my first time coming to the festival. Actually, this is my first time being
Look at
in
them.
Mammoth. In my first time in Mammoth, period.
You got a little altitude sick yesterday, you were saying.
Yeah, so yesterday
Yeah.
I was...
We're quite a bit above sea level.
Yeah, for a few hours there, I mean, I was turning white. You know,
Yeah.
I couldn't even talk, couldn't hardly even walk. I couldn't breathe, man. You know, I went to Vaughn's and bought me one of them little air tank.
Yeah.
Oxygen
The oxygen thing, yeah.
So, you know, took some big hits.
Right,
of
like you're
that
climbing
thing.
Everest.
Then that made me even more lightheaded.
Yeah.
You know, so I probably got a little too much air, and then drank a whole Pedialyte, took a nap, and bam, I was like ready to rock and party last night. It was great.
Amazing.
I've got to watch how much you drink up here, but damn.
You do.
One drink's like
You
3
do.
up here,
A
man.
water per
Yeah.
drink.
There you go.
Drink water.
That's right. That's
I love
right.
it. No, I mean, more snow than I've ever seen in my life out there. But no, it's awesome. It's a cool vibe, and to be here with these guys, I couldn't ask for a better first experience.
That's cool.
I was
Shaun.
going to say, it's such a strange full circle moment because in 2016 or 2017, I forget whichever the first year this festival was, I've actually shot one of the first promos for Mammoth. It was me and my brother because my background is cinematography, and it was like Paradise and this girl Jessica Vargas and all these actors that are friends of Tanner and Tomix, like running around in the woods and snow, and it had like a magic kind of quality. Like we were up on the mountain, you know, by the ski lifts and in the woods and on the ice lake, and I haven't been here since. I now 6 years, I've seen it just every year get bigger and better, and the quality and the family that Tanner and Tomic have created is incredible. And I think, you know, I have a lot of respect for those guys. I feel like Tanner's kind of like the Texas version of the Great Gatsby. Like he's just extremely mysterious, gregarious. He's got so many different.
Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
You know,
Yes, he is.
He does a little bit of everything. There's nothing that he hasn't done, and I think that's why he and I have had so much like similar life experience, because we're both at heart, we're filmmakers and we love film, and it's really obvious that Tanner and Tomic love film, and that's reflected in the people that they bring here, the from the panels to the attention to detail to the turnouts to the people that you just see like walking around. It's really come a long way in 6 years, and
I'm pretty
it's an honor
sure
to be here.
you'll see your footage too before the movie screens. I think they still play some of that.
I hope so.
Footage. Yeah,
Double feature.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so you'll see some of your shots before your shots in this movie. So, yeah, congrats, you guys. I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing the movie. It sounds awesome, and obviously knowing all you guys is going to be pretty special. So, the Loop this year is brought to you by Seen It, like I mentioned. Should we have some fun and do some movie trivia? You know, play couch versus chairs?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, couch versus chairs, everybody. It's Seen It, the world's favorite trivia movie board game. Or something in that order. I used to say America's, but let's say the world's. The world's most famous movie trivia board game. Which Harry Potter star plans a daring prison break in 2020's Escape from Pretoria? Daniel Radcliffe. I never even heard of that movie. The couch is 0 for 1. Couch is 0 for 1. I don't like that card. Hold on. You know, the thing about pulling random cards is then I read them in the moment, and some of them I don't like. So I throw them off to the side. Why can't the most powerful man in the world have the one thing he wants most is the tagline from which 1995 movie? The most powerful man in the world. Why can't he have what he wants the most? Dos Equis? Anybody? It's from the American president. I don't know. Like I said, you never know what you get with the cards. Matt, be quiet back there, by the way. You're talking too much. Be quiet back there.
I'm sorry.
Be quiet back there. Who directed The Mule, Sully, and Jersey Boys? Who was that? Was that couch or chairs first? Anybody? Sumter says he's in first.
It was coming from like all.
We're gonna have to have a.
Because you're in the chairs, bro.
I don't like that one.
Jace, give it the chairs. It's fine.
Sometimes if I look at the answers first, then it'll prompt me to ask the question on the front. Here you go. Which actor stars in Edge of Tomorrow?
Tom Cruise.
He saw the card.
Very
I think the
good.
couch wins.
Yeah.
Before you guys leave, I'm going to hand you these
Good job,
briefcases.
couch.
Take one for everybody. Here you go. You can pass them on down. This is from our friends at Rack the Planet. The back row gets them too. But these are from our friends at Rack the Planet. Open it up. There's cold hard cash in there. And as you go through the festival or through life or back in LA or whatever you guys want to do, you can hand this briefcase or the cash to anyone you want out there and pay it kind of forward. RAK, R-A-K stands for Random Acts of Kindness. So rack the planet by doing good deeds out there and paying it forward to anyone you want. And we appreciate them and CNET for their support empowering the Loop this year. And congratulations to you guys on the movie and everything. We'll see y'all at the Minaret Cinemas. For Mammoth Film Festival, I'm Brett. That's the cast and crew of The Fall, and I'm keeping you in the loop.
Brad, good to see you, brother.